No glass bottles and no booze. So please guys, no glass bottles in the pits. Specifically their pit wall. I know you're all looking away. You think I can't see you. See you every day. No drinks or glass bottles on the pit wall.
Okay. I don't need you anymore.
This is on automatically, isn't it? Okay. Testing 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Yes. You're going to have to speak a little bit
Louder.
But I don't hear outside.
Right, we had Redstar Raceway for the ILamuna 24-hour race.
We can't hear the
What happens here?
Can't hear the music. Oh, good.
What's happening here is AVF, audio
Yes.
follow video. Just push that camera, that one, and that one. So as soon as you go to that camera, that one, this is yours.
Okay, that's my on and off.
That's yours.
Okay.
Switch it off.
Okay.
That's you, but this it drops again. So you switch another camera.
Okay. So I can cut between the 3 cameras. Have fun out there. See you when it's dark. Right, we've got about 10 minutes before start of the first ever 24-hour race in South Africa, brought to you by MF Auto Body.
channel are you guys live streaming? Oh, okay. I'll find out. Oh, thank you.
Right, so just a little update here is there has been a delay to the start of this 24-hour race. We've had a slight problem down in the pit area, and they're busy sorting that out. We're not sure what time we will be restarting or the rescheduled start will be of this race, but it's guaranteed the later we start, the later we finish in 24 hours. So just hang in there and be patient. Right, while we're waiting on the rescheduled start, just to let you know that Team Creative Inc. in 555, they have qualified with the fastest time. They're followed then by Team Gear Down, the number 112 car, the 786 of Fly Bias, who are next. Then Axel Aerators in 116 behind them. Team Flying Squad in 713, they've qualified in the top 10, along with team number 8, the Lemontinas. Then we got the Butt Fighters in 181, Skit Tit in number 13, and the 21 Car Track team are in their top 10, along with Let's Get in the 150. Blitz Patrolli in the 747, they're currently still in the pits. They are doing some minor repairs to their car, and we hope to see them out on the start grid before the race gets going. Just some of the other qualifiers in their top 20 area would be Team FG in the 101 car, Acme Racing, looking good there with their little Acme rocket on the top of the car number 47. Team MF is the 86, they're in there. Then we got Bullshide Racing, number 11. The Wealth Group are down there in the 644. And Chamber 77 in car number 77 are there on the grid. Then we got the Silver Arrows in the, guess what, SA1 car. The Short Shifters in number 70 are up there, BG Racing number 36, and then obviously in the number 17, the Italian Job. Let's see if they can pull a job on this 24-hour year. Then one of our main sponsors, Insure Risk Racing in car 02, they're right up there in the top 20. Yeah, folks, so we're still hanging on there, waiting for the rescheduled time of the start of this race. So once again, be patient, and we'll catch up with you shortly.
standing across from your car, and that means on the other side of the track, not next to your car. Alright, so all the drivers start getting ready. All spectators on the pit wall, please take note from the start. You're not allowed to stand right next to the wall. Please stand behind the green bars behind you. So all the spectators in the race cars, please stand behind the green bars behind you. That's the wall.
I will let you guys know, but I am live streaming. There's a lot of people watching this to see what's happening.
The drivers, please all drivers get ready, and all spectators on the pit wall, please stand behind the green bars behind you. The green metal bars, the rail, please stand behind the rail. All spectators in the wall, behind the rail. All riders, please get ready across from your car. Or drivers, I mean, sorry.
Just an update, folks. Looks like we're almost about ready to get underway with our first ever 24-hour ILamuna race, brought to you by MF Auto Body, along with insurer Siyanda Petroleum and Tire Mart in Mainland. Our helicopter has left the track. There was one of our spectators that got injured, but he is safely on his way down to the Union Hospital. So the riders are lining up. You can see that we have a Le Mans start. Each driver will stand on the, let's call it the outside of the track. You can see the cars all lined up on the inside. On the start, they'll run across the track, get into the vehicles, ensure they are properly strapped in. Once they are in, they can then only start the car and take to the track. Right, 24 hours of racing coming your way very, very shortly. And as I understand the way this race works, it is not who crosses the checkered flag first. It will be the car or the team that has completed the most laps over 24 hours. There will be pit stops. The guys will have to perhaps change tires, brake pads, refueling stations, and driver changes anywhere between an hour and a half. Each team consists of 4 drivers doing a 1.5 hour stints. They'll then go have a shower, do whatever they've got to do, get themselves refreshed for their next stint. So folks, get ready. It's coming your way.
1 minute. 1 minute.
We're on 1 minute and countdown. We're about ready to get underway. Watch this, folks. We're about ready to go. The drivers all lining up, just waiting on the let's go or the let's get your engine started, and away they go. Right, this is the start of the very first ever 24-hour ILamuna challenge. Right, so the drivers are now getting into their vehicle. Oh, the team, Big Boss Auto gets away very, very nicely. Watch these guys, the Big Boss Auto team looking good. getting second away there off the grid. You see the guys now pulling away, cutting in front of one another. This is the, hey, even the VW gets going, the old Beetle. There goes Team Acme, they got to go as well. Team Mayfair Gearbox. Some of the guys who were up on the front not getting away very well. Most of the cars now, if we have a look at both sides of the bridge, most of the cars are away. One or two problems with the rest of the guys. Right, only one or two cars left on the grid, on the Le Mans grid. Here comes the Alpha getting away now as well. Having a look down on the start line, we've still got the Porsche that has been stranded on the start. Maybe it just needs a push start. We're not sure what is happening there, but we need to get that Porsche off the grid. Right, there he goes. He gets fired up. This is it. A full field for the 24-hour MF Auto Body ILamuna race. See the front runners already coming through, completing their first lap, the one of many in 24 hours. Almost running 3 abreast, going into turn 1. You notice the cars, we are going in a clockwise direction today. Here comes the rest of the field heading through. This is going to be exciting. Reliability is where it's going to count here in this race. It's possibly not the fastest car. It's the car that can be the most reliable over a 24-hour period. Even the taxi coming through there, not picking up any passengers on his way through. Right, we see some of the cars coming through there now, coming through the down onto the main straightaway. It looks like the car 555 looking good out there as well. The sound of that BM come roaring down this main straightaway, at the Redstar Raceway. The atmosphere here is really great, folks. Pity you're not here all with us. It's really great. We do have some spectators allowed into the track today, but obviously through COVID rules, we are limited. So it's still a long way to go. 24 hours. We're going to go right through the night. All these cars have been fitted with extremely bright lights, spotlights, and driver changes. There is fuel. They'll have, as I said, refueling stations. The fuel brought to you by Sianda Petroleum. The tyre changes by Tyre Mart in Menlyn. And obviously Insurers and MF Auto Body being the main sponsor behind this event today. Checking that TT coming through. There's now already a car coming into their pits. Obviously a small problem with their car needs sorting out after only 3 or 4 laps already into this race. A long way to go. We see 3 abreast going down into turn number 1. A nice scrap going down onto the main straightaway, but it looks like the Golf just gets ahead heading into the turn. It's all about reliability in this race. Can they keep it going? That looks like Team Blitz Petroli. They got their car sorted out, had earlier problems. They were in the top 10 qualifying, but just before the start of the race, they were working frantically on the car in the pit area. Seemed to be a problem either with brakes or a disc, but looks like they've got it sorted out. That car is looking good out there. Having a look down there, we see Team Blitz Petroli. They trying again. Yeah, I'm really happy to see they got their car out on the track. Right, looks like at the moment we've got our Team MF, which is team number 86, and they're out in front. That'll be Team MF Auto Body. The car number 11, Bullshite Racing. Then we've got the Flying Squad in the 713. Car Track, who was in the top 10, they're up there in the 4th place in car 21. Then we've got Let's Get. They were about 10th in the qualifying, currently lane 5th. Skid Tit is up there, car number 13 in 6th place. And then check out that Golf, number 47, Acme Racing. Yeah, just hope they don't fire that rocket later on. Wood Fighters, number 181, and then Accelerators. They were also part of the qualify. They're in there as well. see the Audi TT going down into the pit lane. It's a bit early for cars to be coming in for any driver chain refueling, so obviously slight problems with the vehicles that are now entering into the pit lane. The rest of the cars keep continuing down. As you can see, some of the cars already being lapped at the moment, and that looks like the BMW, the team. Yeah, the team Shisha 24, I think that is, they're calling themselves at the moment. They've just been lapped there by the Blitz Patrolli team. Right, so just a little update on the cars at the moment. We got in the lead is still Bullshard Racing, the number 11 car, and they've already completed 5 laps. Their last lap being a 2:34.4. We've got Team 86, Team MF, they're up into second, and Flying Squad, the Team 713, they've also on 5 laps at the moment. Most of the cars now on 5 laps, 1 or 2 cars already been back passed, and they're on 4. Just to keep you posted there that we've got, we're just having a look there, we're just going through the lap times at the moment. And then we've got Team Geared Down, that looks like they're in about 22nd position at the moment. Blitz Patrolli is in 23rd. Having a look here as it's coming up. Shaya Moto, yes, they're in 27th. That's the number 247 car. We spoke to you about the Italian job earlier and said let's see if they can pull a job here. They currently line in 30th place, also on 5 laps, with their best last lap time being a 2:45. So they picked up the pace a bit on the last time around. Team Raceview Motors, that's the Colson brothers. They're in LA1. They're sitting currently in position number 33. Number 8, the Lemontini team, they're in 34th place. Having a look at some of the others, Team Bias, they're in 37th place at the moment. B6 Racing, they're in 40th place. And that's as many cars as we got to see. B46, they are in the pits at the moment and not out on track. The cars coming through, completing another lap. We're now moving on to lap number 6. And looks like the best time. So, and don't forget, folks, there has been a 10,000 Rand sponsor from Mr. Turbo and Garrett Advanced Motion. They put up a 10K prize for the fastest lap in the 24-hour period. So I think the guys will be pushing for that. Looking at some of the lap time, the best so far that we've had a look at is about a 2:32, 2:32.1, which seems to have been set so far by Team Skit Tit in the number 13 car. Team Flyby is the 786, seems to be the team on the move. They've now gone up into first place on 6 laps. They just had a last lap time of 2:29.8. That is the fastest lap so far. Team 555, they were the pole sitters. Team Creative Inc., they are also on 6 laps. They set a 2:30.7 last time out. Team Bullshit Racing, they've dropped down to 3rd place. That's the number 11 car. They did a slow lap time last time out of a 2:34.7. Obviously running a little wide there. Team Flying Squad still sitting in the 5th place. Not too much movement through the rest of the field. Looking at Team Silver Arrows sitting in 14th place. They did a 2:35. So yeah, the time's very inconsistent at the moment, but the good time there, the 2:29, was a very good time last time out. Looking out on the circuit there, it's not in your camera, but we got one of our Golfs out there. We don't pick up his number. A lot of smoke coming out of that car. Not sure if he's got a tire rub in or maybe run some rings there on that car. Definitely a problem with that vehicle. Smell a lot of oil in the air. Yeah, we are sitting in the open stands bringing you the live streaming, and that's brought to you on the channel of National Motorsport Mzansi. You saw in picture there the Mazda going through. These guys had serious problems throughout the last 2 days. They have had to change, I believe, 1 or 2 engines in that car to get it up and running. Great turned out car, but just a few little problems with the engine out there. We had a look down out on circuit as well, and we did see down there a lot of dust. No serious incident. Obviously somebody just running a little bit out onto the gravel and creating a bit of a dust storm. We got a big storm happening down here at the Redstar Raceway. 40 cars in the very first ever in Africa, the 24-hour ILamuna race, brought to you by MF Auto Body, along with Insurers, Sianda Petroleum, and Tire Mart from Menlyn. Yeah, also the live streaming, once again, it's on the channel of National Motorsport Mzansi. Thanks for joining us there, folks. We hope you're enjoying the little bit of action we are bringing your way. It's a long, long way to go in this race. We'll be here till 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. That is when the checkered flag will drop on this race. We'd like once again to thank our media sponsors. That's Upward Spiral. They will be covering the TV coverage. That'll be the recorded coverage of this event, and that'll happen on DSTV Ignition Channel 189. We'd also like to thank Creative Inc. Media and other guys who have come along to join us, Rojon Engines and Africa Turbo. couple of nice scraps going out on the circuit, but just keeping in mind that we are not racing one another as such. They are racing against time and laps. Just a mention of a couple of the teams out there, and we're keeping an eye on a few of them, is car number 247, Shaya Imoto, the team captain of their team being Ishmael Peck. And in their team, they've got a 15-year-old young boy that is riding in that team. Yes, he is only 15. Man, he's not a boy, he's a man. At 15 years old, he's going to be competing in Africa's very first 24-hour race. Another car we're keeping an eye on as well is car 555. They were the pole sitters, and that is Team Creative Inc. That's Mohammed Dangor. He is the team captain of that team, and they're really looking good out there. Another team to watch as well is Team 112. That is Team Gear Down. Paul van Niekerk being the team captain of that team. Just going back to Shai Motors team, the Team 247. Our 15-year-old young man out there is Roshan Goodman, and he and his father are competing in the same team, Dumasani and Roshan Goodman. They are team partners there with Ishmael Peck and Fabian, who's a lady driver out there in that team. So keep an eye on them. A lot of action down on the track, and we're going to soon bring you our race positions, and they just give you a slight update there. And it looks like we did mention Team 555, Team Creative. They've 9 laps into the race now, and their last lap they did a 2:31 flat. Flybys, they moved down into second place now in teams. Let's get that right. Race car 786. Skittit, they're number 13. They were also 9 laps in. They did a good time at 2:31.2 last time out. Bullshine Racing, they moved up to 4th place now. That's car number 11. Also 9 laps in. Car Track, the 21 car, they're also 9 laps in. Team MF, number 86, also 9 laps in. A couple of other ones, we've got Acme Racing, they've now down in 11th place. That's car number 47. Car number 150, Let's Get, they're in 12th place. Slow time last time out in last lap, they did a 2:39. Team Gear Down 112, we spoke about them earlier. They did a good time last lap out of a 2:31 flat. Insure Risk Racing, number 02, one of our main sponsors here today. They did a 2:38, a little bit slow on that last lap of theirs. Still, it seems like the best time we've had so far today was a 2:29. Most lap times now, we got a couple of the guys coming in at 2:30s, but lap times seem to be anything from a 2:31 to a 2:39. Just picking up as we go there in 30th place at the moment, number 17, the Italian job, also at 2:48 last time out, so a bit slow with that one. Team Shire Emoto did also 9 laps in. They seem to be 1 lap down. They are a bit of a bad lap last time, a 2:50. Yeah, they're going to have to jack that one up a little bit. In 34th place, number 8, Team Lemontini. They did a 2:36. Free Palestine, number 69, did a 2:46 last time around. The Blitz Patrol, they dropped down to 21st place. That's the 747 car. They did a 2:35.8 last time out. A lot of action down out on the circuit. The entire race will be brought to you by Ignition TV 189 on DSTV. That is brought to you by Upward Spiral. We'll keep you posted on this link as to when that will be covered on TV. Right now we are live streaming right here from the Redstar Raceway. Watching Team Acme coming down there on main straightaway as he goes underneath the bridge and heads down into turn 1. Picking up a bit of static from our camera 3, but as soon as they sort that out, we'll bring you a bit of action from on-track cameras. Right now we have our 2 static cameras over the bridge, so we see them coming out of the final bend onto the main straightaway, underneath the bridge, and then we see them heading down into turn number 1. Just watching the 555 going through there now. There's Mohammed Dangor. He's the team captain of Team 555 of Team Creative Inc. That BMW really is sounding good down there. A lot of action here from the Redstar Raceway in the first ever 24-hour ILamuna race. MF Auto Body, our main sponsor. out on track in the LA1 car, Raceview Motors. I think we might have mentioned earlier we have got two of the Colson brothers there. That is Shane and Charlie Jr. Normally V8 sprint car drivers on oval tracks. Today having to turn both left and right. We're on the ovals, they're only turning left. And today they're having to do it clockwise around the circuit, and I'm sure they're finding it a bit difficult having to turn right as opposed to left-hand turns on the oval. Team 187 Dash Racing, they're out on track as well. We've got a whole lot. We got B&B Racing, that's B6 Racing. They were in the pits earlier, wasn't sure what the problem with their car is. Hopefully they got everything sorted out. Team 123, the Fast and Delirious, they're out there. We got Team Creative Inc. We did speak about Mohammed Dangor in the 555. He's really looking fast. We'll bring you his lap times in a short while. We got Old School Lemon Squash in the 999 car. Oh, and there goes the Blizzard trolley. They got their siren going as they come down the main straightaway. Old School Lemon Squash in the 000 car. You got 046 Strangers with Candy, Butt Fighters in the 181. They're out on track. The 120 and Fun Day Cheetah team. Yeah, there's no. Sorry, that's a Cherish team. Almost look like cheaters there. No cheating out on track today. Rubbing is racing in the number 7 car. Great Balls of Fire. They did have a fire in that car earlier in warm-up and practice and qualifying. The guys running around with fire extinguishers, sorting that problem out. I'm sure they'll reconsider that name next time around. Great Balls of Fire. Flybys, they're right up there. They've been doing well today, as well as car track number 21. Manumatics in number 30. They're doing a good job out on track as well. Can these cars all make the 24 hours? Yeah, Team 777, the Suicide Squad, Raymond Amudli. Can they keep it going as well? The Charisco's in car 148. We did mention car 02, Insure Risk Racing, one of our sponsors here today. Team 713, the Flying Squad. We did tell you they got that siren of theirs going, and we know when they come by. Team Free Palestine in the 069. They're out on track circuit there. We got That's Fun, not Datsun, That's Fun in the 110. Car 410 is Team NGL. Axle Aerators in the number 18. Let's Get, they've been up there floating between the 9th and 13th positions in the 150 car. Marius Jacobs being the team captain of that team. Bullshide Racing number 11, they've been in the top 10 most of this race. They're doing a good job out there. Alan Sudaming is the team captain of Bullshide Racing. Alright, we see another car coming down into the pits. This could already maybe be a slight driver change. We're not sure at this stage. We're about 15 laps into the race now. So if it's not a slight problem with the car, it could possibly be driver change. Let the first driver go out, just get the feel of the car, warm the tires up, and it's going to be a lot of tactics that are happening out there. So still out in the lead is Team Creative Inc. There's Mohammed Dangor in the 555. Flybyers in 786. They did a 239, a bit of a slow time last time out, which allowed Team Skitatit to close in on them. They set a 231.9. Team MF, they're in the car number 36. Team 56 first place, and Team Silver Arrows in the 99. Having a look down there, we've seen Team Deer Gear Down. They've made a move up in the field. They've now made up to 14th place with their last lap time being a 2:30. Yeah, very good time on that, moving them up. Team Blitz Patrol has moved down to 18th place. Insure Risk Racing now in 20th. Those times anything between a 2:37, 2:40s. So far, our best time out there was a 2:29.9. team car track last time around. They did a 2:31.1. So some good times coming in there from the front runners. Although every now and again, like Team Buyers, doing a 2:39, allowing the rest of the field to close up on them. Nice grab coming down onto the main straightaway. Involved there we see Team Shire E-Moto in the 247. And I think currently in that car is the 15-year-old Richard Goodman. He is the first driver in the car. Just a reminder that each team consists of 4 drivers. They were all expected to do anything between an hour and an hour and a half stint, which should be around about 40 laps before they have any driver change or refueling. We'll bring you lap times in a few moments. We'll give it about 5 minutes or so. We'll pick it up as we look down on the circuit there. We see again down through the turn 3 is the Volkswagen Beetle. He's looking good. Behind him is that little Acme rocket car, and he's really going like a rocket at the moment. So we'll check him out. I spoke to them earlier. They said they're saving that rocket for the last lap. They might just need to fire it up. Well, we'll check it out a bit later. Yeah, cars spread out all over the circuit. We are probably heading almost close to an hour into the race already. So as I said, shortly we'll bring you the amount of laps completed as well as the current positions on track. Once again, thanks for joining us on National Motorsport Mzansi live stream channel. Yeah, we're very grateful here on National Motorsport Mzansi live streaming channel that we have our media sponsors, and once again, just to run through them, being Upward Spiral, thanks for coming to the party, along with Creative Inc. Media, Roshan Engines. They have brought engines for almost every vehicle that is on the tractor. They brought spare engines, they brought spare gearboxes. Should anybody run into a problem, Roshan Engines have stepped up to the party. We'd also like to thank Africa Turbo for assisting us with our sponsorship of the live streaming here today. Coming to you from the Redstar Raceway in the MF Auto Body 24-hour ILamuna race. Okay, cars coming into the pits. It definitely could be driver changes now. We're heading almost into an hour. Folks, I think we're about 7 minutes short of 1 hour into this race. So still 23 hours to go. And in the next 5 minutes or so, we'll bring you an update of the car positions, the laps completed, and some lap times. Right, along with our main sponsors and our media sponsors, we also have our event sponsors. And just to run through some of our event sponsors here today, it is a Blonde Media. Then we've got Audi Bryanston. And man, you must see some of the Audis that have turned out here today. They have got the Audi V10 down here on display today. What a vehicle. Voda Water, they are supplying water to everybody out here today. It's been quite warm, although we have got a slight breeze picking up here now, which is a little bit fresh, hopefully not blowing in from the Cape. Also Monster Energy, they are down here to keep us updated, to keep us going through the night. 12 o'clock tonight, we'll be starting with the disco party around the back here as well, because there won't be much action for us to actually see on the track when it gets dark. We'd also like to thank Phoenix Events. You'll see them coming across your screen there, all our media and event sponsors. First Help have come to the party. It's great to have them there, along with Emergimed. And obviously, folks, not only are they hosting the event, but they also come along as an event sponsor, and that is Redstar Raceway. So kudos to them for coming to the party on that. So yeah, well done to the event sponsors coming along to support the main sponsors and the media sponsors. We got a couple of minutes to go and we'll be on 1 hour, and then we're going to bring you race times, laps, and current positions on track. Right, folks, can you believe it? That's already 1 hour since start. We have got exactly 22 hours left to go in this race. Right, to give you an update here, on lap 21 of the race is still Team 555, which is Team Creative Inc., the Mohammed Dangor team, and they are in that BMW. Then you've got Team Car Track. Sorry, just to update you then, Team 555, last lap out was a 2:30.4. Team Car Track still hanging in there, also on 21 laps, and that's the last lap time of a 2:33.4. The number 13 car is Skittit. They've also on 21 laps with a 2:33.5. Flying Buyers, number 786, they're on a 2:38.7 last lap time. 181, the Butt Fighters, they're in 5th place, 21 laps down, a 2:32.8. In 6th place is the car number 11, Bullshit Racing, 21 laps in as well, last lap time at 2:33.8. Then the FG team, 101, they're on 21 laps, last lap time a bit slower, at 2:36.1. In the 8th place is Team Gear Down. They're really coming through the field nicely. They're in 8th place, as we said. Team Gear Down, 112. A bit of a slow lap time, 2:41.8. Behind them, the Wealth Group team in the 044. They're also 21 laps down. Blitzer Patrol, number 747. They're 21 laps down. Last lap time out at 2:35.2. SA1, the Silver Arrows, 21 laps in as well, the 2:35. And Van Dijk, the car on 120, they did a 2:39.6 last time out, also with 21 laps down. Team Loyalty, 2:58, 21 laps in as well, and they did a 2:41. Then we got Dash Racing, they've done 20 laps. Their last time out is a 2.50 in 15th place. The Manumatics in 16th place, car number 30. In the 17th place, Short Shifters, number 70. Then the number 8 car, Lemontini, is in 18th. the number 1 Silver Crest Racing team. They're in 19th. Team Digit in the 001 car in 20th. The Italian Job in number 17 car is in position number 21. That's fun. Yeah, 110. They're in 22nd place. Team NGL currently in 23rd place, also 20 laps. Shire Moto. They are the car 247 in the BMW, also 20 laps. Last lap time out at 246.9. Remember, we told you folks, they've got the 15-year-old young man riding in there, Roshan Goodman, and he's doing at least the first hour to hour and a half. That was their team tactic. Coming through there, that's the team 555. Team Creative Inc., your current leaders. Last lap time, they're holding on to a 230.7. Acme Racing, they've slipped down a bit. They're in 26th place. And they're also on 19 laps. So that's the current standing there. Just to recap on the top 3, Car 555, Team Creative Inc. Second place, Car 21, Car Track. Number 13, Skid Tit. They're on 22 laps as well now. Moving on to 23 with Put Fighters in the 5th place. Bullshit Racing is 6th place at the moment. So that's your current update. So yeah, keep yourself glued to your live streaming. Some good coverage coming your way, and we'll give you an update shortly, probably in about 15 or 20 minutes. Nice scrap going down there, down into turn 1, down the main straightaway. Heavy on the brakes before the right-hander. There's your race leader, car 555, Team Creative Inc. Your captain of that team being Mohammed Dangor, one of our sponsors here today. The Mazda 176, yeah, they probably on their 3rd engine. We are under yellow, we see our pace car there. Don't take notice of the pace car on the trailer. Yes, that's another story, folks, one to be told later. It's part of the whole Let's Go Crazy 24-hour ILamuna race, brought to you by MF Auto Body. Right, so as we said, we are under yellow at the moment. The safety car on track is out at the moment. The cars will slow down to about 30 or 40 kilometers per hour. No overtaking under the yellow. We're not sure why we went under yellow. As soon as we do get any word, we will keep you posted. We're having a look around the race circuit. We see down coming out of the main straightaway, you get a right-hander, a short straight. There is a car stricken down there, and that looks like the Acme Racing Golf. It'll be a sad one for them. They've really been going well, and yeah, that is the reason for the safety car. That car needs to be cleared away, and we'll go back to racing. Yeah, 1 hour into racing already, 23 to go. A lot of action happening down here at the Redstar. Not only on track, off track, we've got it all happening. We've got the DJ down the back there, and he's really pumping. He says we're going to have an 80s party tonight. We're going to be disco. They're going to put up the lights. We've got Thai massage going. There's food for sale. We've got the Monster Energy here on display as well. We've got that wonderful Audi V10 brought to us by Audi in Bryanston, as well as our pace car is thankfully they came to the party with the trailer and the tow car for the actual pace car. So there's a big word of thanks to Audi Bryanston. Right, folks, just to let you know, we are going to be taking a short break from live streaming. It'll give yourselves time to get up and get that ice cold beer, get the popcorn, get the biltong, do what you got to do. We'll restart the live streaming at 1730. So 1730, we'll see you all back here on the National Motorsport Mzansi live stream channel. My name is Dudley Becker, and we'll be catching up with you shortly. Thank you for joining us.